Hey, why am I, like, okay, I look normal and I don't know what the fuck is going on. I look normal when I move my OBS to my left screen. I'm like a little pink, but like my keyboard's pink and it's got pink lights on it. But I move it over to this screen and I look like red. And maybe it's the color tint. I don't really know what the fucking problem is. Do I look that red? Oh, my light's not on. That helps. I'm not on TikTok today. I'm also only gonna be streaming for like an hour and a half. My bedtime is like 10:30. Also true and real. How do you have that Silk song? How do you have Hornet? How do you have Hornet? What the fuck? Oh. I like your Hornet, Tony. Alright, guys, I started playing Hollow Knight. I'm absolutely terrible at it. Absolutely terrible at it. Just abysmal. I just got to, and if you know anything about Hollow Knight, I don't know who knows shit about fuck. I barely know anything. I just got to the Mantis Lords fight. I tried twice, and then I was like, I died within 20 seconds. I lose most of my hearts trying to get over there, so... You know, that's where I'm at. I don't know why I made that face. I'm just gonna start playing the game, because, like I said, oh, you can't see it. Oh, yes you can. Okay. I've got, like, an hour and a half, like I said. My bedtime is, like, 10:30 right now, because I work. Yeah, guys, I have a 9 to 5 now. Yeah. I do. Why am I so, like, teeny tiny? I look so small and far away in this camera. Do I look small and far away? Should I angle it down more? I'm sorry. So, okay. I don't know if I said this, but, oh, I didn't change the title. I didn't know. I forgot to change the title. Hold on. Hello! Is it lagging? Tony, this is your fault. It shouldn't be lagging. I look great on my end. No, the corkboard's finished. I also rearranged it. I'll take a picture. I'll show you. Here, wait. I'll show you my whole wall. So, here's the thing, guys. Here's kind of why I was delaying streaming. It was a lot of reasons. One, I streamed the last time on September the 2nd, which was like a week and a half ago. Maybe longer? I don't know. Anyways, that was the last time I streamed. I started my new job September 4th, and then on September 5th, we had to have this room and our bedroom completely empty of all furniture so that they could replace the carpets. I don't know if you remember if I mentioned that last stream, but that's what happened. And I haven't finished resetting up my computer for the second time in like a month until like 20 minutes ago. So that's why I haven't been streaming. Amongst other things, which is I've been addicted to Hollow Knight, but I am scared to stream it because I'm absolutely terrible. It's like Michael thinks it's like funny bad because he like knows what's going on and will like try and coach me through it, and then I'm just like bad. And I'm like, I think I'm just bad, babe. And he's like, no, it's good, it's funny, you should stream it. And I'm like, no, that's embarrassing. Anyways, here's my cork board. I rearranged it. So all the pins are up here now except for these big ones. And then all of my pictures over here. That's my mom and my dad. And then this is one of my college friends' portfolio pictures. And anyways. And so there's that. And then this is the area above my desk. Look, there's you guys. You're over here. I have my cork board, the poster I got from the 21 Pilots listening party, this thing that I've had for years, some of my own pictures, my diploma. Can you read my name in that? No, you can't. And then my star mirror, which is all of my things. And yeah. Not much in my life has changed in the last 2 weeks. 21 Pilots released an album, as we talked about in the Discord. And I think it's awesome. Yeah, that's... Michael was playing Silksong, and I was like, I want to do that. Oh, I remember why I paused. Because I look teeny weeny. Okay, hold on. I cannot be teeny weeny. I must be large and in charge. Let's do some rearranging here. Hold on. Yes? I already cropped it down a lot. I don't need to be that large and in charge. Maybe like that large and in charge. How's that? You think Hollow Knight is boring or the album is boring? Because saying that the album is boring is actually, I think, the craziest thing that you've ever said. Also Hollow Knight. Actually, both of those options are terrible. One Way and Tally, and also Downstairs, and also, like, the whole album are phenomenal. Do you just, like, you like Sleep Token's music, so it's not like it's about, like, the rocky... Ah! Whoa, you weren't supposed to do that. Sorry. It's not about, like, the rocky screaming aspects of it. Okay, now I look more normal-sized. Which way have we gone? Whoa! I'm sorry, I'm too used to holding down the map button in Hollow Knight. We should go this way. You started today? That's crazy. I'm at the Mantis Lords, which is like 4 or 5 areas in. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm really, really terrible though. Really, really bad. So don't ask me to play it. In Breach? Girl, how many times did you listen to it? Because, first of all, you heard Drum Show. That's a very rocky. Very, very rocky. I don't know. I love when Tyler Joseph screams. If Tyler Joseph screams, I'm fucking locked in. What are these little pillars? What is all this about? Can I? No, I cannot boat through this village. It's quite rude. You guys are in my way. I will go around. I will simply go around. That's absolutely insane, broski. You have to listen to it again. He screams on, like, 75% of the songs. Contract is phenomenal. I don't know. Like, Intentions is, like, weird and sad. But, like, it is quite literally the song Truce backwards, and he just put lyrics over it. which is like kind of slay and also hurts. Also, City Walls, if you're a true holding on to you truther like I am, I'm going to get a holding on to you tattoo one day. Is actually, it made me cry. It made me cry because it's like, okay, it might be like stupid because like holding on to you was their first single ever, but like knowing that this song that he wrote in like 2012 still means as much to him as it does like actively to me to this day. Cried my eyes out on the way to work. Embarrassing levels. Sobbing on the highway. Like, absolutely abysmal. No! I need to turn around again. We can only travel over water, which is kind of making this very difficult. See, okay, here's my thing. And maybe I'm wrong for this. I think that this is true for every album I've listened to and have a strong opinion on. I can never listen to an album just one time. I don't feel like it does it enough justice. And maybe it's me and my brain. Me and my brain, I listen to something that's not familiar to me, and I'm like, ew, I hate that. Unless I, like, love it off of first instinct. I'm like, ew, I hate that, and I don't like it. But, like, as soon as I listen to an album, like, twice, and then I get on my third listen, like, second listen, I'm usually like, wait, I get it. And then third listen, I'm like, wait! That's kind of how I feel in general. I don't really tend to feel that way towards 21 Pilots, but, like, that's just because I'm annoying. That's so true, but I don't think that this controversial opinion, I really don't think that 21 Pilots has ever made a bad song. But maybe that I have my own head up Tyler Joseph's big fat ass. So, maybe that's a me thing. You know? Maybe that's, like, my problem to figure out. Well, I'm stuck. I have to get out. If I break the boat and then just bring everything over... No, I don't really have the inventory space, do I? Near. We're digging a path. It's because you're a big fucking nerd. True. True and real. But also, like, I don't know. They are my favorite band of all time, so I feel like that's, like, not really a crazy opinion to have. Is like, I love every song that Tyler Joseph has ever made. And maybe that's not true. I don't know if you could, like, really and truly pay me to listen to No Fun Intended. One, I think it's, like, abysmally sad. You can't say that when Scale Nicey literally exists. Genuine, true, and real question, when was the last time you listened to Scale and Icy? Because when I listened to it when it came out in 2021, I was like, this shit is so fucking ass! Like, what did they do? What did they do to my Tyler Joseph? Bring him back to me. And then I listened to it again in the last, like, calendar year, and I was like, wait a second, Choker, the last half of Choker sounds just like a self-titled song. And I was like, wait a fucking second, I've been listening to this album wrong. And then Bounce Man is dumb and stupid, but once you get it, and it's awesome. And I know I'm sucking on the big fat wiener of the 21 Pilots hoo-ha nonsense. However, if, like, I feel like it's one of those things that if you get caught in the, Streamboo.com. If you get stuck in the whole, like, I think that Scaled and Icy is bad of it all, you, like, totally miss the fact that, like, Scaled and Icy is, like, low-key peak. It's low-key really good. Let me through! Why is it doing this? They should let me kill myself. Because here's the thing, and I know I'm right. Okay, Mulberry Street is great live, and I hate it. I hate the recording of it. I don't hate it. That's a really, really strong word. Mulberry Street is, like, so fun live, though. It is, like, truly a great song to experience in a live setting. No Chances? Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. I just hit the shit on my microphone. No Chances is so good. I don't have a bucket. How do I make this? Can you just go? Why are you being this difficult right now? Why are we being this way? Why? Why? I don't have a bucket. Can you please just work with me? Guys, I'm gonna commit 5 acts of treason. If you put a bucket in there, it can hold liquid. That's not helpful. I need to create a bucket. I have no wood on me. Oh my god. Y'all. Mulberry Street. So good to see you. I'm gonna figure out how to do that thing where you can like, make it so that Twitch streams don't save your, okay, I don't need these bones. They don't save your music in the background. I'm gonna figure out how to do that, and then I'm gonna force everyone to listen to 21 Pilots all the time, and then I'm going to get no viewers, and it's gonna be awesome. This is very important things that I'm working on right now, okay? Hold on. Mulberry Street, so good to see you. Mulberry Street. Also, Shy Away is low-key good. It literally needed a singular bucket of water. That's vile and evil. That's absolutely criminal. I should kill myself. Anyways. I still think, like, Clancy might be my favorite album of, like, all time, though. But I think that, like, that album is just, like, so me, Slay. Like, truly and really, it is so me. Oh, you can use Streamlabs or OBS app-specific audio source, parentheses beta. I just need to look into it. I wanted to set it up for today, but I was like, wait, I have like 30 seconds, so let me not. And then I didn't, because I didn't want to just stream for like 7 seconds. Even though I basically already am. I'm trying to like get over my whole like, I think I need to stream for extended periods of time. Not that like 3 hours is really like all that, but like now that I like get home at the same time every day, I'm like, no, playing Minecraft at 9 p.m. does sound nice. Playing Minecraft for an hour and a half at 9 p.m. does sound quite nice, and I miss my friends, you know? And that's where I'm at, basically. God damn. Okay, hold on. I might just leave this boat here. I might leave this boat here and traverse on land. I'm getting tired of this. I'm tired of you. Did you know that? There should be like a waypoint here, right? That is a grindstone. They usually have waypoint little machines. Is that a glass cat? I'm sorry. Are you hollow? Are you hollow? Hollow Knight? Who do you like better? Silk Song or Hollow Knight? Boat. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I'm stupid. That's what I was trying to do. Okay. Oh. Sorry, child. If you save your bobs, you can edit, post it easier. I feel like I could have sworn that there was like some sort of like secret way that you could have it so that like it's like you could set up one of your audio streams to go to like to stream out but not get saved by Twitch, but maybe I've just made that up in my brain. Like, okay, I'm sorry. I have all of these mod packs, and I want a cool new biome, and all I get is, like, nothing. Like, there's this, maybe. But I don't even know what that is. And also, that's not a full biome. I want to live in a cool new biome that isn't Skylands. Skylanders. God, I've traveled really far, but not that far at all. That's crazy pants. Okay. It's fine. If we can find another waypoint, you can get back here relatively easy and just get my hats. Yeah, this is Big Chad, guys. I think there's a bunch of, there's supposed to be new biomes, aren't there? Have I lost my fucking mind? I would like something new and refreshing. more interesting than the same old grass and trees and grass and trees. You know? I'm just a girl, however. I'd like something interesting to make my life more interesting. Like, I remember when I found that frog village. I want to find another frog village. You know? It shouldn't be that hard. Oh, I forgot I have that run across the water boots thing. Boots the house down. Ouch. Bread. Cool. I have no room for anything. No room for looting. Maybe just some room for some cooked pork chop? What is this? Deep slate tiles? Alright, well. It's fine. It's fine. Who needs it? Mulberries. See, now it's in my head. The problem is that I just want to listen to 21 Pilots right now. And the worst part is, oh, guess who I'm seeing on Saturday? Sleep Token. Their tour officially starts in the US tomorrow night. And so I have been dubbed, are these, wow, stone slabs, just like in the world like that. I have been dubbed in charge of making the playlist of the set list, which I'm totally fine with. Just means I have to be like a little bit chronically online tomorrow night. And or look at setlist.com, but we'll see what happens. It's just so interesting because, like, I don't know. Is that what's happening in here? I'm fine. It's just like one of those things where it's like I just want to find a new one. And I just feel like everything is green right now and I want something a little bit more interesting than just green. I'm not necessarily pressed about the distance. I tend to be the kind of person that runs quite far away to get exactly what I want in terms of world. I was going to say building, but building's not the right word. No, that's just... Oh, see? What is that? What is on? I have both of these on? Okay, I guess I do. Make a car? See, that's a lot of work. I'm having fun. No, the plane is like, okay. The train is like a lot. And I know that. Because one of Michael's friends played this mod pack one time. And Michael was telling me about how it took him forever to make a train. Or something similar. It's funny, Michael sent me this mod pack forever ago. Like, he sent me like some TikTok the guy was doing to promote it originally. On TikTok, and... he was like, oh, like, this could get me into play Minecraft. And I was like, oh my gosh, we should. And then now I finally have a computer that's, like, good enough to run it. And I was like, are you ever going to actually play Minecraft with me? And he was like, I don't know. It is a normal forest. It just has cooler trees. But, like, that makes me feel like I'm making progress. Progress? I'm doing really good today. So Mondays are the busiest days at my job. Because we're closed Saturday and Sunday. But, like... it's a corporation, so there's like an after hours call center and like people can submit like online requests for like a closet designer thing. Anyways, it's a whole thing. Whoa, big tweets of a do. Any hoozle doozles. Subsequently, you're basically like you start the day behind, right? Catching up on all of that nonsense. Wait, are those purple? Hold on. Is that purple? Is that purple? Is that purple? I have to live in the purple. Duh. Okay, financial advisor. Period. Get your money up. You'll have to tell me how that goes. That's scary and exciting. I do, like, want to work on taking dedicated, like, evenings. Cause like, okay, I get home from work at like 5:30, so like really I've got a lot of time to be streaming. But why are these leaves purple? Or like, you know, doing stream related stuff, but I've just been kind of like dark oak. Wait, the dark oak leaves are just like bluish for some reason. Interesting. Very interesting. Look, it's a flower field. One of my favorite biomes, by the way. I just like the flower ones. They're so pretty. That's like not scary at all though. But I was watching this TikTok earlier today of this guy who like, he was talking about like owning his he basically did this study about posting 500 times in 30 days, which, by the way, I did the math, is about 16 to 17 times per day if you're doing it consistently enough. And here's the thing. I was telling Michael about this. I don't know what in the TikTok algorithm changed recently, and I don't know if you've been getting these kinds of videos too, but so much of the content I'm personally am being pushed right now is people being like, it doesn't matter how good your videos are, you just need to keep posting like 10 times a day. It doesn't even matter if your friends start getting annoyed with you. Like, real ones will stick around. And I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, I feel like it just doesn't make any sense to me. Because as I was explaining it to Michael, it's like, when you are trying to advertise, like, you yourself is the brand, and then the videos you make is your product, right? You're trying to advertise your product to a consumer. If your product is completely different multiple times a day, like, I feel like as a consumer, I don't want that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't go to somebody's page to get, like, 7 different types of content just because it fits their content slop farm that they're personally creating with their brain. Like, you don't go back to the same, like, YouTubers because you love the fact that they post 7 times a day. You go back because you're like, oh, that video I watched a little while ago was really high quality and it was enjoyable to watch, so I want to go back and I want to watch another one of their videos. And, like, maybe I think too, like, YouTube-centric and not, like, TikTok-centric. But then he started breaking down the money that he made, and while he got, like, he was, like, 2 or 3 million views over the 30 days, where he posted 500 total times, he made, like, $600. And I'm like, you made, like, a dollar and some change per video, the equivalent of, on TikTok alone. And he's like, I gained 11,000 followers, but then he only made, like, $600. And, like, the thing is, like, he was pushing a product, which is his own fucking coaching courses. And he ended up making a decent amount of money off of the coaching courses. But he was talking about, like, already having subscribers. So it's like, you're not starting from nothing, first of all. And second of all, some people only want the numbers for posting on TikTok. And you only made $600. And I just don't feel like, for the amount of work, which was posting 16 to 17 times a day, because the math is 16.66. Like, oh, mine is also about that. Well, honestly, I'm truly baffled. I'm not really baffled. I unfollowed a lot of people on my personal Instagram, subsequently. But honestly, in terms of, like, my TikTok following, I've been curating that very, very carefully since about 2020. So I know a lot of their political opinions just based off of vibes. But it's just crazy how up in arms some people are getting about all of this. And it's like, you're defending this guy, and these quote-unquote liberals you're so mad at are quite literally just quoting things that he said when he was alive. And then you're mad! You're mad because they're quoting the things that he said, and they're saying, I don't like his character because he said these things. And then you're like all huffy and puffy because He said them? Like... What? Oh my god. I thought that would work. I just don't baffle that. I don't baffle that. That was really good English. It's baffling to me. It makes no sense to me. It ticks me off quite easily. But what? Oh, I'm so stupid. Can you give me a bed? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I understand that, but like I feel like my whole thought process with all of that is like why would I, like, in the kindest way possible, I don't want somebody to follow me because I made one-off video in my 27 videos I posted in a day that was kind of funny, and they follow me, and then 3 days later they're like, wait, this bitch is not funny, and I don't give a fuck about anything that they have going on. And then they unfollow me. Like, that's stupid. And I know that it happens because I was posting random bullshit 5 years ago, and all I do is lose followers. And I don't even, like, I mean, mind you, I'm not even honing in on anything, but, like, do you know what I mean? Like, because I don't have a niche, I haven't, like, decided what I want or made, like, any sort of, like, relatively quality content in any way, shape, or form, pretty much all I do is lose followers. And so maybe my perspective is just, like, a little bit different. But, like, I also, like, what's the point? I feel like the best part... I always tell Michael's like, don't you want to be internet famous? Like, and I'm like, no, I want to be a niche internet micro-celebrity. I want a community, and I want everyone to, like, know each other and feel safe and comfortable around each other, and, like, to build, like, a home away from home, but on the internet, where people can hang out and, like, feel safe and stuff. Where am I? Okay. Oh, let's go around. And it's just like, I feel like if all you're gonna do is make a TikTok content slop farm, first of all, what's the fucking point? What's the point? I think that maybe I feel like also, like, maybe this is self-centered, and fair enough if it is, but it almost feels like the creativity of, like, being on the internet is kind of being co-opted by people who don't want to put in creative efforts. Do you want to pay bills with that? Yeah, in an ideal world, yes. And I know that it's possible because I know of streamers that are like that. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, the other thing is like, what I was saying to Michael was, like, the people who are hugely internet famous are not hugely internet famous because they made content slop farms. They're hugely famous because they are consistent in the quality of the content that they make, and people like that content. It's not, like, people, like, Vanilla Mace is actively, like, on her up and up of the fucking, in terms of, like, you know, internet celebrity type adjacent whatever the hell, you know what I mean? Like, she's doing very, very well in a very, very short period of time, and she's not doing that because she's making a fucking content slop farm. She's doing that because she streams consistently and she makes similar quality content, and you know what I mean? Like, she's not posting 17 times a day. She's doing the work. She's putting the effort in. She's curated the humor that she wants and she goes for, and she has, I mean, probably just naturally, but also, like, because she knows her own humor and she knows how to highlight it and grow her fucking fan base from there. Like, she's not posting a billion times a day to have the consistency of viewership that she has. I feel like, I mean, yeah, you'd feel good about it, but I'm not talking about, like, just, like, you know, if you post, like, one good video a day, I feel like that is way higher quality content than, like, posting 17 times a day, and some of them are just you spouting words out of your mouth nonsensically. It's like the challenge people are doing, or challenge is a strong word, but where they're like, they say that every time you open TikTok, you should post. So this is me posting. And it's like somehow the video gets like 13,000 views. And it's like, yeah, that guy was a little funny for like 30 seconds, but like, I'm not going to follow him. And you blew up tomorrow, internet famous, how would you feel? I would feel like all of the hard work that I put in is paid off. Because I have put a lot of time and effort into this. But also, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I also don't make good content consistently. I make mediocre kids. I make mediocre content every once in a while as a treat. I don't know. I feel like it's like a mixture of a lot of things, though. But I also think that I'm just kind of getting tired of seeing a bunch of videos. Because when I tell you, it's like 2 to 3 times a day. Mind you, I'm not even watching that many TikToks because I work goddamn 9 hours of my day away. As one does, because it's a job. But still. Like, even with all of that, like, I still get 2 to 3 videos a day. It's like, just make a fuck ton of videos. And I'm just like, I don't fuck with it. A little sweet treat. Yeah, watching TikTok is like a sweet treat for me now, which is really great. Whee! It's okay. Sometimes I can take a long bathroom break at work and watch some. Who cares? I'm sorry. My perspective is a little bit more warped than yours because I did have a video go, I mean, you could call it relatively viral. It did get over 1 million views. But, like, it didn't necessarily stop me from... And, mind you, my video got boatloads of hate. Boatloads of hate. I had to block the words, like, killing myself off of my TikTok. Because, like, the video was, like, sad. It was, like, a rant post, right? It was a rant post to a FNAF audio, which, mind you, was trending at the time, and I literally just did a trend, but, like, there were, the comments were split into 3 directions. One direction was, this is so corny, you're so embarrassing, and I was like, you guys cannot think, like, I cannot tell you how many comments I got with the word fucking cornball in it. I was like, if you're gonna hate on me for following a trend, you might as well get a little bit creative with it. Calling me a cornball for the 700th time today isn't bothering me. Anyways, and then another third of the comments were like, yeah, this exact same situation happened to me and it made me want to kill myself. And I had to be like, you can't comment that on the internet. And then the other third was like, this is true and real. Or like something about like FNAF. Whatever. Anyways. That video is purposely lost on my TikTok account. And you have to scroll back like 3 years to get it. It's also crazy. I don't know how or why this always happens to me. I literally made that as like a throwaway post. I made it like 10 minutes before I left to go hang out with somebody who is now... The first night I met Shelby, actually. The first night I met Shelby was at a watch party for the new season of Attack on Titan when the last full season came out. Not the movies, the season. Started coming out. This girl that went to my college and I met through TikTok was throwing a watch party for it, and I watched the entire show leading up to the leading up to that season, the winter break before, because it came out in like January, so I watched it like the entire time I was on winter break in college, at my parents' house. I watched the whole thing. I was about to leave to go to this watch party at this girl's apartment complex that I had met once, maybe? I can't remember if I had met her before that or not. Anyways, I meet Shelby for the first time. I post that video 10 minutes before I leave. I don't check my phone for, like, a few hours. Hey, Shelby, I'm talking about the night we met. Because I was at the fucking watch party for Attack on Titan, and we ended up, you know, all hanging around and chatting for a while afterwards. And, like, our friend made cake and shit. Anyways, we all became friends, and we proceeded to watch the rest of the show, and that's why Shelby and I are deeply in love. But I posted that TikTok, and then proceeded to basically turn my phone off, and then a week later, had 1 million views. Weirdest night of my life. Met a lot of really great people, met a lot of really strange people. A lot of them I never saw again, because only 4 of us consistently actually did the watch party after that. Like, we, like, kept it up, and we did, like, weekly, meetups to watch anime, because we were really cool. Being in college is so fun, guys. Anyways, I feel like this all stemmed from Toby saying... Toby? Who the fuck's Toby? Tony. I'm on Twitter too much. I'm thinking about Toby Fox again. Excuse me. I'm hot. Is this fan on high? It should be. Talking about how if you went viral, you'd be scared to get on the internet. And the thing is that I think I posted a video like a few days later. That or like, I think I like responded to somebody's comment on a TikTok like the day after. I feel like it's weird. It might seem silly, but if you go viral, you basically have to fucking move at that point. I'm so low. I'm so low. Hi, all I am is neck. All I am is neck. But you have to fucking move with that shit. You know what I mean? Like, if I went viral right now, I'm like, everyone has to go to my Twitch. Everyone follow me on Twitch. Make me a Twitch partner. Like, you know what I mean? So anyways. I think that's just where I'm at now. I don't know. I don't fuck with turning your content into a slop farm is where I'm starting and ending this conversation, I think. Got bit by a spider. Me must have been bit by a goat. It's crazy. Me must have been bit by a goat. Rainbow! I'm always like, man, I'm really tired. I'm scared to stream. And then I get on stream and I, like, feel fine. There's a weird tree over there. I feel like I've made no progress. I in the nighttime, I saw a little smokestack somewhere. I have lost the smokestack. Where's that? Oh, it's over there. Okay. I was like, that is the direction I wanted to head. Look at their little swimming animation. Oh, that's so cute. You're so cute, little piggy. Wink, wink. Any hoozles. So stupid. Me must have been bit by a goat. Oh my god, this is like really similar to that area I left. This is like really similar to that area that I was weaving. Ouch. Okay, sorry. Goddamn. Why is everything cold and sad? I'm making a lot of circular progress. What is this? Oh, it's another portal. Woo! Goddamn! Okay, come on. Really? You're telling me that out of all this, all I've seen is green? I think I should cut... There's, like, this little area, but that's not enough. I want something more interesting than, like, look at that! That's so teeny-weeny! Give me something big and interesting, not something small and interesting. Who gives a fuck? Okay. I think I should circle back a hair. Which way am I looking? Yeah, we can go, like, diagonal to this stuff. And we'll kind of go back to similar areas and not try and... Like, I don't want to go 1 billion million years away from goddamn spawn. There's another, like, Sky Island thing up there. I wanted to fly. Have you tried making it bigger? The map? Oh, the biome? I hate you. Hey, have you considered See, this is why I can't stream on TikTok. I said kill yourself earlier. Oh. They would have got me. I hate streaming on TikTok. Does anyone know this? Have I told you guys this? Like, you can find great people on there, but you can also find, it's like when I was streaming on YouTube, and I would get, like, literally 6-year-olds in my chat being like, you're playing Minecraft wrong. And I would be like, oh my god. I was playing Minecraft before you were born. Like, shut your stupid, dumb little ass up. I can tell you how to expand it. No. We have to go all natural, Tony. Come on. That's cheating. I've wasted my entire spring season trying to fend off demons and survive. See, if only we could be listening to 21 Pilots right now. I could make everyone listen to One Way and understand my insanities. Oh, God. I am literally unbearable whenever a new 21 Pilots album comes out. Today I was texting Michael, I was like, man, this album, it fucks. It fucks. It's really good. It's quite good. And hold on, let me literally read these text messages out to you. These were crazy. It was the last thing I was texting him before I got home, too. I said, you know, maybe it's recency bias, but Jesus fucking Christ, this album is so good. He said, savor it, bro. And I said, what the hell? What does that mean? Are you threatening me? And he goes, they going on hiatus, girl. Josh is pregnant, and it isn't with music. And I said, do you want me to kill myself, bro? What the fuck is your problem? Which I think is the realest and truest thing I've ever said. He was cracking me the fuck up. Because I'm like sitting on Debbie Ryan's fucking pregnant. Oh wait, you texted me. I was like, you don't know? You don't know? You know what the strangest thing is that like, and it's not just me, it is like pretty much anyone that is a 21 Pilots fan. We are all like, why are all these people being so dramatic about Debbie Ryan being pregnant, forgetting that she was like a real celebrity and Josh Dun is like just the drummer of 21 Pilots? We're like, why do all these people care about Debbie Ryan being pregnant? Like, that's just Josh Dunn's wife. She's like fully an actress and celebrity. Like, I'm just too like 21 Pilots headed. It's terrible. Honestly, their pregnancy announcement low-key cracked something inside of me. I don't know. It's like one of those things. Michael was like, oh, is it because you always thought that you were gonna be pregnant from Josh Dun? And I was like, fuck you, no. My crush for him is endless and forever. However, it's one of those things where everyone, like, when they basically were like, hey, we're releasing this album, we also don't know when we're gonna be back afterwards, LOL. Everyone was like, oh my god, it's because Debbie's pregnant, this, that, and the other, like, da-da-da-da-da. Whoa, that's crazy. Get me out of here. And then everyone else was like, wait, you guys need to fucking, like, chill. Like, if Josh and Tyler want to get pregnant together, if Josh and Debbie want to get pregnant, they'll get pregnant when they want to. Like, you don't rush them because it's something that you want them to do, even though they've been married for, like, 5 years. I think they got married during 2020. That was a choice I made. Anyways. And then, because it didn't feel real. It didn't feel like it was gonna be a thing. It was like, oh, they're taking their time, like, doing whatever they want. Like, they're grown, but, like, they're in their 30s. Like, there's no rush. This is Purple over here. And then all of a sudden, she's, like, really pregnant, too. All of the sudden, she's pregnant. I want purple wood. You know, not to be picky and choosy here, but I would prefer if it was purple wood. This is a bigger biome of the purple, though. Maybe we can make a baby house. Maybe we can make a baby house of joy and whimsy. You know? And not die 17 times. You had a giant crush on Debbie Bryan as a kid. See, we should get them to fall in love with us and then leave each other, Tony. And that'll be the perfect team up. Portia and Tall Tony finally team up together to take down the Dunn marriage. All of a sudden, M-Preg has happened. But also, like, why isn't Josh the one that's pregnant? That's so crazy. Like, what the hell? I think I'm funny, and I'm really not, and I know it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry you have to deal with me. She's beautiful, but too old for you. Josh Dunn will never be too old for me. Josh Dunn will always be my ideal age, which is, Josh Dunn. I can't explain to you my love for that man. It's terrible. I know. I'm well aware. Okay, who's yelling? Hey, shut the fuck up, bitch. It's funny, it's become like a running joke in Michael's friend group that I am a 21 Pilots fan, by the way. One of his friends was like, you know, like the video where it's like, I'm 21 Pilot, where the girl, and she's, oh my god, she's in like a room, and there's a bunch of candles on the floor, and she has the fucking flag, and she says some shit, and then she goes, we're 21 Pilots, and so are you. One of his friends just like looked at me, and just like said that one time, and I was like, what the fuck? He was 20-something and I was 10. Yeah, I was 14 and he was like 27, and I was like, I need that man viscerally. And it never went away. And that's my man, and I'm gonna stand beside him. Though Michael likes to make fun of him because he posted, and this is terrible, and you guys know how I feel about AI, so I don't really need to get into this whole nonsense right now. That's nasty. 14-year-old me doesn't give a fuck. Have you considered that? He posted some story where he was talking to fucking ChatGPT. I made the wrong fucking item. I meant to make an axe, not a pickaxe. God, I'm stupid. You guys can't let me talk. I can't do shit. I'm untrustworthy. Anyways. And in one of the messages to ChatGPT, it says, let's get down to the brass tacks. And Michael thinks it's so funny. He thinks it's so funny. System of a Down? No, bro! The joke on Twitter was like, cause like, Tyler Joseph has come out, like, he has tweeted, like, the words, no AI anywhere, thank you. So, like, the running joke on Twitter after that was, like, Tyler, like, sitting down with Josh and being like, why'd you do that? Why would you do that? And they were, like, fighting or something. Anyways, it was just a joke. It's just a joke. Sorry. But it's quite funny. It's quite funny when you think about it. System of a Down used to be so slay. I can't believe they've fallen off like this. It's because they're old. I feel like old people just, like, don't get it. I don't know why or how. My dad will just, like, text me AI prompts that he, like, or emails them. He emails them to me. For some fucking reason. He'll be like, he'll just, like, decide to put, like, business planning stuff into fucking ChatGPT and then just, like, email it to me. And I'm like, okay. The fuck you want me to do with that, bro? Like, oh, alright. Alright, Dad. Whatever you say, honey. Okay. You're losing it. Anyways. But Michael thinks it's really, really funny to bring up that specific, Josh Dunn Instagram story from many, many moons ago. It was also, like, a while ago. It was the funniest part. He'll just, like, randomly be like, let's get down to the, because it's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. He refers to himself in the goddamn third person. He's like, can Josh have a little snack before bed? And, like, everyone on Twitter is like, it's definitely a screenshot from, like, Debbie's phone. But then Michael's like, can Josh have a little snack before bed? Let's get down to the brass tacks! And it is funny. That's terrible. It's so funny. Dude, they're so, like, oh my god. And, okay, here's the thing. And I stand on this position heavily, and I don't know if you can ever truly make me change on it. But, like, I feel like every once in a while, people need to be reminded that most actors do not have, like, full, like, well-rounded education. A lot of actors do not have a well-rounded education. These people are fucking stupid. No offense. No offense. Their job isn't to be smart. But this is why when people get really, really heavy on wanting celebrities to make political statements, I'm like, these people are not in the social sphere that they are in because they are smart people. You need to stop fucking listening to them. Because then you end up having Adam Sandler making a fucking Israel slop bullshit. Anyways. Everything's slop if I don't like it. By the way. But I'm just saying, like, you're not, these people aren't famous because they're smart. That's what Bill Nye's for. You know? And maybe not Neil deGrasse Tyson, because I think he's a freakazoid or something. I don't remember what his deal is. Something or other. But, like, these people are not famous because they are smart. You do not go to them for political opinions. It's like, when people get really, really, Chappell Roan is the easy and forefront person that comes to my mind, but there's a lot of people because they did the same thing to fucking Tyler the Creator during Black Lives Matter, being like, what's your political opinion on this? These people are not famous because they are smart and they have good political opinions. They're fucking famous because they're stupid and all they can do is act. No offense. Stop asking them for their political opinions. They're going to be bad. You're not going to like them. Hi, Fabian. That's just me and my 2 cents. That's me and my 2 cents. And I feel like we live in hell, low-key. And, they were just, Republicans were just fucking lying. They were just lying. They were like, Charlie Kirk's child and wife were in Utah. No, they weren't. They weren't in Utah at all. Well, I know I'm not hey, you know what? The thing is that this stuff is going to get recorded and it's going to go through the internet to other. This is a really beautiful house I made, guys. It's really beautiful. This is going to go on the internet, and there's a chance that somebody could be like, clip this, so we can cancel her in a few years. Who cares, first of all? But second of all, I just don't want it to become a whole thing. And also, third of all, I am right. I am right, and I do know it. So fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. I don't like arguing people on the internet. When I posted my personal opinions on my personal Instagram account, I quite literally made a post that said, hold on, I'll have to get to that in a second. I'll have to get to that in a second. I'm gonna pull up my little archive. Nope, that's the threads button, not the archive button. How can I see what my past posts? Oh, I'm down to 900 followers. Yeah. I quite literally said, anyway, I don't argue. Well, I made 2 posts before this. One about Charlie Kirk, his quote where he says, unfortunately. Charlie Kirk says gun deaths, unfortunately, worth it to keep Second Amendment. And I said, very interesting how some things work out, huh? And I literally screenshotted a post that I reposted on my Twitter. Because it has this quote where he says, I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our God-given rights. That is a prudent deal. It is rational. Absolutely outlandish thing to say, obviously. And, and so I said, very interesting how some things work out, huh? Mind you, that really got into one of my ex-coworkers' fucking skin, but, like, we knew she was a fucking Republican, so, like, who cares? And then I made a post about Gaza, and I said, by the way, this is still happening, and it's evil and vile, and way more important than that guy's ... passing. Because that's how I feel about it. I'm like, okay. I don't need people who think that he was okay in my life. Because that means we have a severe difference in opinions. And when people are like, oh, you don't cut people off because of their political opinions. I'm like, this is not political. We're talking about human rights here. Like, these people, they preach on the side of being pro-life. And then when it comes to wanting to, not even, like, I don't fully believe, like, we should 100% get rid of guns, because I think that it's not entirely plausible with the state the United States is in and the amount of guns that are actively in circulation to fully get rid of them as a whole. But the fact that, like, anything other than, like, something like a pistol or a shotgun can be, like, owned by, like, a random civilian, and it's not just, like, just for, like, a shooting range. Because, like, if you are into guns and you're like, I want to feel what a machine gun feels like in my hands, I don't personally, but, like, that's all you, bro. If that's what you want, that's what you want. I'm not going to diss you for that. However, it should not be able to be purchasable to be owned inside of your fucking home. That is weird to me. Like, anyways, my opinion is truly on the fact that, like, I just think that there needs to be more regulation and, like, less types of guns available to the general public. But, like, whatever, you know? But the fact that, like, some people are like, oh yeah, but, like, it's worth it for literal children to die basically weekly so that I can own a gun. You're fucking weird! That is a weird opinion to have. That is weird. You do not care about children's lives. You don't like, you don't care. You don't care about other people. Anyways, my last post that I made on my story was, anyways, I don't argue with people on the internet, too busy playing Hollow Knight and actually loving my neighbor. Because I genuinely believe, like, because it's always these people who, like, claim to be Christians and all of that. And I know it's a very, like, liberal talking point to be like, you know, the Bible says to love thy neighbor. But, like, I think it's truly, like, abysmal the point that we have reached in which, like, there are so many people who are Christian and Republican, and then they vote for these kinds of laws to pass, and they vote for people like Trump to be in office, and it's just like, this guy, literally, like, these same people were celebrating fucking alligator Alcatraz a goddamn month ago. You're separating families. You want these people to get deported and killed and treated like animals because, like, for some reason you're, like, really bothered that they moved a few miles north. What's fucking wrong with you? My current coworkers also have none of my social media, but the salon was terrible. Terrible. Absolutely abysmal in terms of, like, personal boundaries. Like, the few people that I am really close with, they follow my personal account, they follow my secondary account, which I spend most of my time on, that's, like, super private and has, like, not even that many followers. In terms of people I know on it, like, there's, like, 30 max. The rest of them are just random people from, like, niche meme days that for some reason we all follow each other still. Anyways, besides the point. My current job, I have a singular person's phone number, and it is, and I mean, I have only been working there for a week and a half, but still, she was like, you do not need any of these people's phone number, and I was like, cool, I don't want it. Because they have, like, work-life balance. Ooh, isn't that crazy? Whoa. Like, anyone from the fucking salon could text me at any moment right now. Ugh. Anyways, we all followed each other on Instagram. And one of my ex-coworkers was like, he didn't deserve to die. Hold on. Doesn't justify what took place today. Absolutely disgusting and devastating despite politics. That man, oh my god. I actually feel like so much personal and internal anger towards the fact that so many people are like, this is political violence, and political violence is bad. And it's like, okay, and where were you in 2020 where black people were just getting fucking killed? Thank you for following. Welcome! And then did you see that there's a group of people that are, like, collecting people's, like, Instagram accounts and social medias to be like, Republican employers, watch out for these people. Exactly. Republican employers, watch out for these people, fire them. They supported, they cheered on Charlie Kirk's death. Okay, my whole thing is that if you are really and truly against gun violence, you are not truly celebrating. However, I'm not going to mourn the man. I'm not mourning him. The shooter was... Oh my god! Have you been seeing how hard they're trying to link him to trans? Just like as a concept. All of a sudden his roommate, he was probably, maybe, possibly dating, was trans because someone overheard them saying that they went to a doctor's appointment. It's fucking crazy! It's just like, oh my gosh. And Republicans are like, I can't believe I'm in danger for having a political opinion. And it's like, black people are killed because they're born with brown skin. That's crazy. That's asinine. And then you're gonna walk around and you're gonna put your little White Lives Matter flag sticker on your goddamn truck. And you're gonna be like, support America. I love the country I live in. And then you're like, this is an act of political violence. Yeah, anyways, it's all bullshit. It's so terrible. I can't with any of it, if you're curious. I'm not doing well. I'm fine, actually. The other thing is that, like, I don't keep people like that in my life. Did I bring my backpack? Did I bring my backpack? Yes. Yes, we will keep moving. Sorry. I needed to pause for a moment because I was getting heated. And I have to yell or else my point doesn't get across. Don't you know this? This way? Yes. Have you seen the lady that, like, says the T slur, like, 4 times, like, being like, before they knew who it was, she was like, I bet it's a T slur. Only T slurs would do something like this. And it's like, whoa, bro, chill! Whoa! Holy shit! It's just bad. It's just crazy to me. It's just crazy to me. I think the craziest part about, like, one of the girls from the, because it was 3 people from the salon. One of them I didn't follow, and I kind of had a feeling that she was the way that she was. One of my actual friend. No, it wasn't Marjorie Taylor Greene, because it was some lady with black hair. I don't know. There's a Gombi over here. Hey, I don't have the rights to say that word. I'm not going to say it. What do I look like to you? Somebody who has the rights to say that word? That's not my business. Anyways. I respect my girlfriends. There are monsters nearby. Will. Oh. Hello. Hey, buddy. You have to die. I'm sorry. Ooh! I should have shielded a little better. I have no idea. I don't know anyone's names. I'm going to be honest. You can't think of the word baby girl. Yes, you can. You got it. Just think a little harder. My love. Hello? Anyways. Oh, there's a grab bag. Oh. The devil's fruit calls to me. It's fine, we'll take that. What was I saying? That is insane and stellar, by the way. That's gorgeous. We will one day. I really do want to truly become a niche internet micro celebrity so that I can own a Minecraft server. And in the kindest way possible, every time somebody like brings it up, they're like, why don't you just make one now? And I'm like, having 6 people on a Minecraft server wouldn't be nearly as fun as having like 30. Ooh, 30. Also, I don't think we could do it modded because not everyone's computer can run modded cough cough Shelby cough cough my queen. My Pookie Bear. Oh. You got it, Pookie Bear. You're literally in college, Shelby. Do not feel bad. Do not feel bad for it. It's not a problem. Modern Minecraft is largely inaccessible due to the requirements of needing a PC, so do not feel bad. We will wait then. Also, Tony, I know you were like, sorry for making you go into a rant. But, like, okay, it's like one of those things where, like, I've been keeping these thoughts in because there's, like, not really a huge point to expressing them to Michael because he feels the same way, if not more extremely than I do about them. He says, oh, God. Because I called him. Because, like, the news broke and, like, my personal, like, friend group chats were blowing up, right? They were, like, texting and they were like, oh, my God, like, he just got shot, da-da-da-da-da. Oh, my God, wait, he's dead, da-da-da-da. Anyways, I keep forgetting that I'm gonna die. Because of my boots. All of that. And hello. And Michael said something and it was fucking cracking me up because I called him because the news broke at like 4 or 4:30 or something, maybe like 3:30 at the latest or at the earliest. It was like really late in the day and I get off like 5 p.m. sharp every day. Unless something goes really, really wrong. But, like, 5 p.m. sharp, and no one's calling the goddamn closet place. And so I call Michael, and I'm like, oh my God, did you hear the news? And he goes, ha, elbozo. And I don't want to play on Bedrock Edition. I'm a Java truther till the day I die, okay? Cannot pay me to play fucking Bedrock. Fuck you. Oh, hello, Enderman. Hello, Enderman. What is this? What is this? What is that? What are these poofs? What are these poofs that are following me all of a sudden? What are these poofs? Stop poofing at me. And then he said he called him some sort of terrorist, and I can't remember what kind. It was like domestic terrorist or something like that. I don't remember. I'd have to ask him, but he's at a soccer game right now, so I cannot text him. I mean, I could text him, I just wouldn't get the answer. Anyways, he called him like some sort of terrorist. I can't remember the specific word he used, but it cracked me the fuck up. If you think I am woke, Michael is probably more woke than me, but like only by a little bit. He only wins the woke off by like a hair, and then my other friend wins the woke off by even more. That's just because she knows more. I don't know that much. I only know as much as I allow myself to know, because I will hurt myself otherwise. Am I 420 friendly? I smoke every once in a while as a treat. I've been doing it less lately, but I think it's mostly just because we have a lot of alcohol we need to fucking cut through. which sounds stupid. But when I tell y'all, our new apartment has way less, like, storage areas than, like, our last one did, because, I don't know, we had, like, a whole fucking garage at the last place, and now we don't have one. And so we had all these drinks that we were storing in this, like, bonus little room that we had, and then we don't have that either. It's a whole thing. Anyways, so now we have all these alcoholic drinks, and we're like, okay, the only option is to drink them, you know, to free up more space for not things. Of course. Nothing, Shelby, don't worry about it. I'm talking about drinking alcohol and smoking weed. Anyways. So now we just keep drinking. Well, and then the problem is that we went to fucking, rich people. Who's rich? Me? Or, I was like, I'm not rich. Guys, I get my first paycheck on Friday. Ooh, scary. I see why Shelby was like, what's going on? I'm pretty sure Shelby's laptop is good enough to run just plain old Minecraft. I just don't think it's enough to play modded Minecraft. I think that you misunderstand the dichotomy of those situations. Whoa. What is happening over there? What the hell is happening over there? What's happening over here? Why is the fucking cave biome on the outside instead of the inside? Moss block. My keyboard feels so loud. Guys, give me money so that I can buy a new keyboard before I kill myself. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. That's crazy. I used to try and play modded Minecraft on my MacBook Air, and it would sound like it was about to fly away into oblivion. We're discussing if we could run mod packs on a community server, but I also won't do a community server until I have like way more followers and like a consistent view base, because I'm annoying and self-centered. I'm funny. I'm right though. Ow. You have an Air? I thought you had a Pro. I don't know why I did. Did you see the fucking new iPhone Air? And it's literally like a centimeter thick. That's crazy. I saw this person tweet and was like, I'd be too scared to own that because what if I sit down and my phone cracks in half? And now I have like a real fear of that because like what if? Because like what if, you know? Like that's like a very real possibility. That thing is so thin. Your butt could just like right in half. Just cause like you sat down and you're like a grown adult. It's also so ugly. Like I low-key love having like a little bit of a fat phone. I'm sorry, iPhone, hey, I don't care if your phone is skinny as fuck. Can you make a fucking flip phone yet? God damn it, dude. Ooh, I want one of those little touchscreen flip phones so fucking bad, y'all. Oh my god. I was already scared of that. I was just like, it was like one of those things. Well, I mean, like, I have anxiety too, but like, it was one of those things that like I hadn't thought about yet because it's not real. Like, it's not real yet, you know? The phone hasn't come out yet, so it's not real. But like, somebody tweeted that, and I was like, oh my god. It opened up my eyes to that possibility, and I was scared. I'm not scared of my current phone breaking in half. I think that it's quite durable. I've dropped it many a time. I feel like if it was going to break, it would have done it by now. Oh my gosh, I haven't thought about Skyblock in so long. That's a crazy interesting point. Is this actually real purple trees? And also, is it like 3 trees? What the fuck? This fuck ass. God damn. What is up with the little puffs of smoke around me? This is like 4 purple trees. That's annoying. I want you guys to know, I'm not even like specifically looking for Do you actually have it? Of course you do, Tony, actually. I don't even know why I said it like that. Because, like, of course you do. No offense. Yeah, I'm playing Big Chad Guys Plus without Cobblemon because I don't know anything about regular Pokemon, so I wouldn't know anything about Cobblemon. Unfortunately, it's not something I care about. It's not that I don't care about Pokemon. I just have played, like, only a little bit of one Pokemon game, and it was Moon, and then I only played it until I got a Mimikyu, and then I got upset because all of the rest of my Pokemon were a way higher level than my Mimikyu, and then I didn't want to grind so that my Mimikyu could be as strong as my other ones, so then I stopped playing. Not on purpose, it was, like, totally subconscious, but... Guys, it's 10:30, my bedtime is, like, now. But you guys got me all riled up. Yeah, this is the same thing that was happening earlier with the fucking... It is dork in here. It's dork in here. It's not like a thing that I go out of my way to consume as Pokemon. I don't know. It's not something I've ever really been into. It wasn't part of my childhood in any capacity. Michael really likes it. Michael's a huge Pokemon guy. Pokemoner. What do you mean, of course you have a flip phone? It just... Do you have the one that goes sideways? Because you have the energy of somebody that has the sideways one. And I mean that in, like, the most loving way possible, Tony. I hope you know. I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't feel like there's a bad way to say that somebody, of course, owns the Galaxy Z Flip. I just feel like that's a very you phone to own. I feel like if somebody was like, what kind of phone would Tony have? I'd be like, yeah, the Galaxy. No, that's fucking nasty. Okay. Oh, shit. I just feel like you'd be the kind of person that would want something like that, because it's optimal for gaming. Isn't that what they advertise it for? Maybe that's my fault, you know? Maybe that's my fault. However, it's a cool phone. I want one. It's not a bad thing, because I want one. So, you can't say that I'm being mean because I want one too. I'm just saying that you have the energy of somebody who would own one. That's all. I don't even think I'm wrong. I think I'm quite right. I think that my house should be here. I'm thinking that maybe I should build a house here. Because look at this. I know this is not like a real purple forest. Because the wood isn't purple, so... Whatever. And it's mostly just like a texture pack. That just happens to make dark oak leaves look purple. However... It's beautiful. And I want to live... Stop! Sorry. And look at that. I could build like a beautiful little house on this hill. And then I have all these beautiful views of this great things that are happening. And my purple forest that I can make beautiful and purple. Where am I? Where did I go? Oh. Oh, so I did go in a big circle, by the way. I remember I was on this side of it, over here, and I was like, meh. Meh. You know? And then now I'm on this side, and I'm like, no, I want it. Okay. Alright, friends. Well, my bedtime is like now, because I have to wake up early for work, because I have an office 9 to 5 job now. You know what, technically, I mean, like, they refer to it as the office, the place in which I work. Isn't that weird? I'm really just like a receptionist. Also, if you're curious, going from working at a hair salon to a place that does closets, the designers of closets, just as much divas as hairstylists are. Except for, I don't have to see them every day, and they don't have my phone number. So, much more bearable. Stream did just start. This is why I feel bad only streaming for like an hour and a half. But I'm trying to, I was saying this earlier, but not everyone was here. When I streamed two-ish weeks ago, I guess it was now. We will just call it 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, we had set this entire room up, and then we had to take everything out so they could replace the carpet in here. So I didn't finish resetting up my computer until like 20 minutes before the stream started. So that was kind of a big contributing factor as to why I hadn't streamed yet, is because I had to like get on the floor and plug all the fucking shit back in. Like, I had looped all the cords, like they're through the little loop over here, you know, on my desk, like at desks I have, but none of them were plugged into the computer. It hadn't been turned on. The iMac didn't turn on either yet. Anyways, it was a whole thing. I had to like reset everything up, basically. But I'm trying to get over my whole like I have to stream for 3 hours thing. So you'll probably be seeing more of me, because it'll probably be a lot more of like I have dinner at like 8 and then I'm bored by 9 and I'm like, okay, let's go play Minecraft, because I'm really in a Minecraft space right now. It's easy. It's so easy. Playing Minecraft is so easy, and it's so... I love it. Like, Minecraft is, like, the best game ever made. Guys, I want a Minecraft tattoo. I want a 21 Pilots tattoo. I'm annoying. I want, like, 3 21 Pilots tattoos. I think that's actually my worst trait. I hate starting a new job, because then I have to, like, come out as a 21 Pilots fan. Yeah, Tony, if it doesn't change, don't text me. I don't want to know. You're at this point, you're rage baiting me, so don't do that. You're just gonna piss me off, so just, like, don't. If you're like, I still think this is ass, don't say anything. That's all I need to know. Anyways, I hope you guys have a really good evening. If you don't mind 21 Pilots music, their new album is stellar to me, in my personal opinion, but I like anything Tyler Joseph makes, so. Anyways, I love you guys very dearly. I see Sleep Token on Saturday. He's going to be real. Vessel's going to be real in front of my face, and I'm gonna lick him. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna be really far away from him. But I'll have lots of pictures next week. But hopefully I will stream before then, okay? Guys, manifest with me. Because it really depends on my mood. I get home from work and I'm like, nah. Anyways, okay. I love you guys very dearly. I will see you soon, I swear. I want you to know I did miss streaming. I do miss you guys every day I don't stream, so. And now my setup is complete and finalized again, so. The Pokeball is really confusing. I'm realizing now. That's not mine. Just disclaimer. This is Michael's. Michael's friend did buy this for him. And also it was hidden in our closet for like 2 years. And I was like, pull that bitch out. Also, guys, wait, hold on. I can never leave. Look at my yellow couch. Look at this yellow couch we got. This is what I did last Tuesday. Me and Michael found this couch on Facebook Marketplace in a box. Still boxed up, needing to be built. Tuesday night. That's what we did last week. So that's also why I wasn't streaming, is because we were still finalizing shit in this room. God damn it, dude. I always make this all crooked. Okay, I'm gonna leave for real now. I'm such a yapper. I'm so sorry. I love you guys dearly. This is why I can't stream for an hour and a half. I have too many things to say. Okay. I love everyone. He has 2. He's got 2. Shelby, if next time you come over, it's a futon. You're sleeping on that bitch. So, lock it in. Okay, I'm leaving. Bye. Love you. Okay.